Hey guys, what's going on? This is Hope. So, I thought I would take you along with me shopping at Michael's today. Today is July 4th. Happy 4th of July to you. The reason why I'm doing a voiceover is because there's music. I realized probably maybe 10 minutes into the video that there's music and I didn't want to get any type of copyright issues going on. So what I was looking for some fragrance for a candle that I want to make, and Michael's has this candle fragrance called Coconut Orchid. I don't know if I have any more. I try to buy them up when I see them because they typically don't have it. And so as you see, I'm searching, and I'm actually talking in this video, talking to you guys. But like I said, I had to turn the video, the, the voice, me talking because of the music off. So as you see, I'm looking, and I'm looking, and I'm looking, and then I'm like, wait a minute, am I in the right section? So I go back and I'm realizing that it's soap. So I'm showing you guys the different fragrances that they do have, like the almond and the honey. The almond, I bought that when I first started soap making. It worked, but I found way better fragrances. So again, I'm showing you guys the different type of fragrances and the colorants there for soap making. And then I realized, let me go check out the candle section because I remember there was something that I wanted to get in this candle section. So I'm just looking, and it's been like a couple of years at least since I've actually looked. But I did find some tabs, so I'm showing you guys the little tabs that you would put to attach on the wicks and stick it inside the container, the vessel of the candle jar or whatever you're going to use, the tin. Those I did buy those. I do have some, but I need some more so I can make multiple candles at the same time. Those will keep your wick straight. So that is what I was referring to. That coconut um, candle wax, but I didn't know if that was the right thing. So I'll have to go back and research to make sure. It's not a bad price. It's not a bad price at all. But what I'm trying to make is a soft wax and has paraffin in there, and paraffin will actually make my wax hard. And I notice as I'm doing this voiceover, there's some gel wax down there. I do need to buy some gel wax, which makes beautiful candles. And it's all those jars, $9.99 for one jar. And then I picked those two jars up because I thought it was a 4 pack. And I was like, oh, I'm going to get a few packs of these, but realized it's only a 2 pack for $9.99. Should have known. See how they're bunched together? They actually look like they're a package of four. And I'm showing you some more fragrances. And then there are some molds. I know those are probably like for resin, maybe. No, I guess they're for candles because they're pretty huge. And I was showing you guys that once. I thought maybe putting a wick inside and making it like a pillar candle, but I don't think that will work out. Those, so Michaels have really come, a long way. They used to sell plastic molds, but those molds up there were silicone, and they have different oils there, which is I think is kind of expensive. But if you're in a pinch, you need something right away, then get them. I found some of those. I did inventory today, and I found some that I have some of those, so I didn't need any of those. And that soap container, I've always wanted one, but I don't need it now. Yeah, so I'm still looking, hoping that I overlooked and it just pop up, and all of a sudden there would be right in front of my eyes. But nope. I was like, wait a minute, what is this? And that's just red dye. Red dye, $3.99 for some red dye. So I noticed there's a lot of empty. Well, that's a 4 pack there. So, but I don't need those. It's not right now. Well, how much are they? See, $9.99. But I probably should have picked up some of those. But I'm gonna use what I have right now. But I just noticed there's a lot of empty spaces. A lot of price tags up there, but no um, no product. I saw that online, and it warms your wax, and then you can just pour it out. But I'm not gonna pay $99 for that, $100 for that. Yeah, so I'm still looking. I was just like, man, I was so disappointed, so disappointed. So I put my eyes back on and picked up my little product that I was gonna get. Then I head over to the other side of the store to the paper card making section. And then I realized, hey, I have one of those. There's some baskets there. And Michaels have t-shirts. I do need to get some t-shirts because I have a couple of things um, I want to make and design. And I saw those ribbons. Those are so pretty. I like gold. I really wish the music wasn't playing because I was really talking to you guys about a whole lot of different things. All right, so what I was telling you guys, I was at Michael's last week to pick up some paper for the wedding album that I made, and I'll link what I'm starting on down below to another video. But on the sign, and I'm gonna show you the sign. The sign says, well, I'm just picking out my papers here. But the sign said it was like 50 by 1, and then the second one is 50% off. Well, they didn't give me the 50% off. They gave me like maybe 20% off. And I didn't have my receipt, so I couldn't do anything about it. So what I'm doing now is just looking for something with frogs on it, but I didn't find anything. Because the wedding album is going to it has a theme: frogs, flowers, um, flowers, and bees, nature stuff. So I didn't find anything. Just looking at the paper, all the beautiful papers. I wish I could just pick one of each of everything there. I love all those papers, especially the multicolored one, like that one down below. Yeah. Matter of fact, I don't know why I didn't pick one of those up because I think it's actually in my cart, in my Michaels cart, and I just haven't pulled the trigger and bought it yet. I think the reason why is because I want to take inventory of what I already have and make sure I don't buy any duplicates and stuff. Oh, I want to tell you about the different paper weights too. So what I needed was a 65-pound, and then there's 110-pound, which 110 is a lot thicker card stock, which you would use that for like making greeting cards. But I used a 65-pound to make. So there's the sign I was referring to. Buy one, and then the second one's 50% off. And they didn't. I'm gonna have to find my receipt and go back up there. So I'm just looking it over again to see if I can find anything new, anything that's catching my eye that I really, 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 really want. I don't know. I've always liked paper, even as a young girl. I've always liked paper. I used to play school, and my cousins would come over. They wanted to play house. I wanted to play school or office. I've always wanted to play office or school or just have paper. I don't know why. So there I'm just flipping through, showing you guys what the different paper pads look like. I love florals. I love florals. That one is pretty too. I love that right there. If I can find some paper will just have that, the gold and the pink, I would definitely, you know what? I might go back and get that. Because I do like that paper pad. Just because of that floral. And I like the ones with the color of the gold in it too. Huh. I might have to go back and get that. And then there's one with stars and hearts with those so pretty hearts. Oh, I like that one too. Looking at it in the store, then looking at it on as I'm doing this voiceover, I might end up going back to get that one as well. I just don't know what I would use it for. I like that gold checkered. I like paper pads that has foil in it. It makes the paper look so rich. I like those plaids too. Now, so pink is my favorite color. So I'm about to show you guys some pink paper. I was struggling trying to get it and not realizing that I was picking up two stacks. So my purse fell. So, okay, so look at this. It's 24 pieces of paper and it's $20, $19.99. But there's a reason, and maybe I'll show you on here why it costs more. I don't like this this paper pad, but there's like one piece in it that I do like. And it's because of that right there, that acetate paper. But I don't think that it's worth $20 for 24 sheets. That's not worth it. So I put it back. You guys put stuff back. If you get something and just put it back, please and thank you. Helps us, the person who works in the store. Helps them a great deal. So I was looking over these loose papers just to see if I can find any frogs. Anything with frogs on it. And I didn't find anything. So I'm doing a once over to see if anything, mine is triggered by anything that I need to get. And it wasn't, so I'm just picking up my stuff so I can go to the register. And I was having a hard time because I was holding my phone and I'm trying to use my left hand to pick up the paper. And as I was picking up the paper, the other stacks were falling. So I'm glad I was able to catch it. And then I come over to the dollar section, well, it's not more than $1, to see if I can find anything frog related for this album. I'm having a challenge finding frog stuff. Looking at the stencils. It's the same thing that I saw last week. So in the video that I'm going to link below, where just right there where I was looking at those papers right there, that's where I found the that paper pack was like only $5, which is a really good deal. And I'm using that paper to make another album, which that's going to be a long project. No, probably I'll end up giving that to her for her Christmas present. So then I remembered that I needed something else. I need some deco foil, which is basically like heat foil. I'm not sure how to say it, but so they want, the person who's ordering the wedding album wants some gold and purple hearts. So I found some hearts, but I want to put some foil over it. So I need to go search for that. And I don't know if I'm going to record myself looking or not. So I'm looking for, again, continue to look for frog stuff. You guys can probably hear the fireworks outside. Isn't that gorgeous right there? So I'm going to hurry to finish this recording so I can go outside to see if I can see any fireworks. But those flowers, I just love. And I'm using that word strongly but I do love flowers, florals, paper, floral paper, and actual flowers. And then I was talking to you guys, telling you guys, okay, I'm done. I couldn't find anything. It's froggy. Yeah. Oh, there it is. Okay. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. Give me a thumbs up if you don't mind. If you're not a subscriber, consider subscribing to my channel. If you made it this far, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. All right. Talk to you guys later.